this is new. Hope getting out here wasn't too much hassle for you guys. Oh, that's Emily. Hope everything, hope getting out here wasn't too much hassle for you guys. Hi, this is Infinite Games, doing a recording of Homebody. Um, wait, Pete's here. I'm confused. No, I didn't get this last time. I'm also wearing a different shirt. Everybody's wearing different clothes, except for Meg, right? I don't know. It's been like a week, 2 weeks since I've recorded. So I'm sorry if I'm not totally here and caught up. I'm definitely not going to remember everybody's voices for sure. Francine, I got it. Francine's easy. But everybody else, watch now. Francine's going to be the only one I don't remember. But yep. Just trying my best. Going to do what I can. And I hope you enjoy. Um, a little bit uncomfortable in this chair still. I'll have to figure that out at some point. But yeah, so Homebody, bit of a puzzle point and click adventure kind of game. And yeah, I'll try to catch you up on the story as it goes. Okay, so I didn't know Emily was supposed to be showing up. Hi, Emily. Emily, for real. The drive was fine. It would be like nothing for miles except for trees, and then once every hour we'd see a cow or something. Um, Also, I know I've already done it like 4 times in this video, but the goal of this video is for me to not say That is the main goal of this video. Um, yep, there's another one. I might do an counter just to really try to make it settle for me to stop doing it. But that is the goal of this video. We will see what happens. At one point, we stopped at one of those roadside boiling peanut stands, and we saw the guy ladle some of the hot nut water into his mouth, so we left without getting anything. That's okay. Um, there's another Does that one count though? Because I'm seriously confused by that statement. That sounds to me like you saw something. Uh, 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 that sounds to me like you saw something that made you feel funny. I should tell a trusted adult right now. Wait, Laura. No, no, no. Okay, sorry. Where Emily? Laura's the one. Ah, I got things confused. Uh, did a joke just go over my head? I feel like this is one of Emily Francineisms, and none of us speak that language. Wait, did you guys not know this story? So, like, do you guys remember when the local arts council held the mini con in the spring? I got a booth and was I got a booth and was crunching like crazy to churn out little paintings and zines while doing homework poorly. And because I'm a good friend, I offered to help set things up to make her life uh life easier. That, and I wanted an excuse to hang out and people watch. God, I love people watching. Emily sent me to Kinko's to pick up a box of freshly printed and very glossy, nice autobio zines. Get them, got back to the con just in time for the show to get going. I was excited to see how the books came out because I was nervous about full bleeds and whatnot. And when I opened the box, it's not my zines. Instead, it was instead fully packaged with a variety of public safety and surprisingly Christian pamphlets, like the kind you get in Dea or something, or the ones assholes leave instead of tips. Oh, tell me about it. Mm. I'm panicking because the print job was expensive and I was hoping to make my money back. And now I have a box of shit people try to hand you at the grocery store. And the booth next to us saw the whole thing and wanted to read them. And I'm standing there feeling like the biggest idiot on planet Earth for ruining my friend's show. Then Emily fans them out on the table, scribbles a little sign that says $1, and those things start selling like hotcakes. Turns out disaffected stoners really love Dare ephemera. Whatever. Ever since, little snippets of those pamphlets will just randomly pop into my head. Drinking ain't cool. Don't be a fool. Random might Radom might be right behind you. Uh, don't get fried, stay inside. I'm gonna do the don't forget fried. Stay inside. Was was that about like staying away from down to power lines? Gary. Gary. Come on. No, but it may as well have been. It was about staying inside during thunderstorms. Oh, I was thinking, like, never mind. Christ, as a kid, I loved swimming during thunderstorms. It was a thrill. Little adrenaline junkie Emily here. And that's why you're a bad influence. Francine, you made the best mistakes possible. The best mistake possible. You saved me from having other people see cartoons of me unsuccessfully trying to convince the Krispy Kreme employees to let me have some of the burnt up donuts that got stuck to the production line and having an inexplicable panic attack in the parking lot. Relatable. No one needed to see that. So thank you again for fucking up so bad. Did they let you have the donuts? They did not. So, you really took those old brochures literally, huh? What do you mean? Don't get fried, stay inside. It's like almost literally something I've heard you say. I remember one summer you wouldn't stop talking about tornadoes for weeks. Shut up, Cliff. You know what? I just realized I need to find my binoculars. I'll be right back. It's messed up that it's messed up that we don't just let you have the donuts. They don't just let you have the donuts. It is messed up. Like, what are they gonna do with them anyways, you know? Just just let poor people have free stuff, man. I mean, it's just gonna go in the trash anyways. Yeah. Big regret. M. No, what was Laura? Laura was a bit higher, more M. You doing okay in here? Yeah, I just needed a second. You said that, yeah, like 14 minutes ago. Well, I told you I told the gang I would bring these binoculars along for the trip, so I've been looking for them, and I don't think they're here. So now I'm curled in a ball, trying not to hyperventilate. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. I thought you were doing great. I thought you were doing great. I haven't seen you like this. I haven't seen you this on in a while. I think 20 minutes of on is all I can do, and I think I can only do that because Francine wing manning me. Because of Francine's wingmanning me. Girl, I get it. Social battery drained. It's embarrassing. When we met, I was all Captain Cool, helping Francine keep her shit together. But I'm not like I was back then in school. I don't even recognize that person. I get it, man. I was so much more social in high school, too, that and now I just want to stay away from everybody and just work on my writing and not talk. It's just easier that way. You don't have to be perfect for them to like you. You're their friend. They already like you. That is good advice as well. I mean, yeah, they're not strangers. They're people you're cool with. Don't you're in your own head, girl. Just relax. You're with friends. Nobody's judging you. Do they like me, or do they just like whoever I was? Oh, girl, that's not good thinking. I get it though. Unless you've been quietly struggling with demonic possession or something, whoever that was is still you. Good advice again. Look, you don't want to make me. I don't want to make you feel any more guilty about it, but I can only talk to your friends about data analysis for so long. You're fine. You're safe. They missed you. Good friend. Laura. Get it. Even if they'll never forgive you for not being able to find the binoculars. Come on, I'm making tea. What? Did you need a pair of binoculars to find that pair of binoculars? Shut up, Cliff. I'm gonna kick you out of that chair. Get your feet off the table. Jesus. What are you, my mom? No, because your mom's dead. No, sorry. I just don't want you ruining my table. I eat on that. Oh, this is Emily's house. Oh, that explains why Pete's here. Cliff, we need to talk about that binocular joke. I'm disappointed in you. Ooh, get him, Gary. It's okay. Laura turned it off. I know. You were really worried about this, huh? Like you're worried about me ruining your table? Cliff, cool it. I'm just messing around. No, you're being a dick. You, you guys, you're, there's, okay, that's not me. That's the, okay. Your guys' apartment is so cool. This seems like a really nice area. Will we ever be able to see the shower from here? Will we even be able to see the shower from here with all the light pollution? Come on. It's not that bad if you go like a mile out of town. Anyway, the moon is just a tiny crescent tonight. Barely any com- competition for the precedes. So I think find it really interesting. Because I just recently learned this, like last week when I wasn't recording, so I have to say it now. But like, so this precedes event that's going on in the game, um, it's currently like October, November, like we're getting into November, and it's that time of year where, and I can't remember what it's called in our world, but it's basically we've got a precedes like event going on where like and eh, don't totally quote me on this because I didn't I skimmed the articles like we all do, but I think it's supposed to be like debris from Halley's comet or something like that. Um, but like yeah, there's a light meteor shower going on right now. Just within like the past few nights, I've seen 2 nights in a row. I saw one shooting star. Um, so I think it's cool that I'm playing this at a time that parallels it, our world. Um, yeah, neat event. Hell, maybe binoculars would be cool. Uh, Getting lost looking for Thursa Major and Gonad's district and all the other stuff the magic school bus tried to teach me. I I don't know what either of those are. I mean, I keep thinking my game's lagging again. I mean, my laptop is really hot. All right. Oh hell. I'm gonna text my neighbor and see if she can find my guppies. Feed my guppies. They're not lost. Don't worry about it. You don't take care of that before you left? You didn't take care of that before you left. I'm taking care of it now. Hot nut water guy hot nut water guy got me thinking. That the hot nut water guy would probably be pretty cool. Well, he's probably cooler than you, Cliff. Super Unami, right? Oh wait, I may have misread that. Obviously, but hot nut water guy also got me thinking. I feel like travel becomes way less stressful once you just accept that things in a new place are gonna be uncertain and weird instead of trying to control every last detail. These are some good friends with someone with anxiety. Emily, get out of your own head and listen to your friends, girl. You got some good friends, except for Cliff. But, eh, just go with the flow. Like that time we were out in the mountain and decided to follow signs for a family fun center and ended up in a burned down old ghost town with no sign of escape. That sounds like a fun time. Totally. The creaking of a distant rocking chair, unreadable old borders bleached by white by the sun. Gotta love that. Gotta love that percolating sense of unknowable danger. I don't know what word that is. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. Guys, guess what? I'm changing the subject. What are we gonna do for dinner? I love Francine. I I could go for some za. Nobody cares what you could go for, Cliff. I think we could do better than za. Emily, you live here. Where should we get food? There's a great play. There's a really great Thai place down the street. There's a dinky little diner with one of those rotating pie cases. Right around the corner, there's a super authentic Italian deli. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with the Italian deli. Oh. Yeah, sure. Let's get some pizza. Don't agree with. Nah. So, I was thinking about this and I want to make a comment about it now because it's on my mind. I I'm wondering if that's I mean, I'm wondering if it's connected to the paranormal event of the time repeat, but at the same time, it's very parallel to having anxiety and the like this is what I want to say, but instead you just say the more like pleasing thing to the people around you rather than saying what you actually want to say. And I think that that parallel is it's definitely intentional for sure. But I think it's a great addition to the game. It's almost like Jari from Game Grumps really knows what anxiety is like. In that case, we better get going if we're going to going to Domino's before they close. What it's like 2:30. Unless it's 2:30 in the morning, in which case they're already closed, Laura. Good. Okay. Let me just do the rounds of the apartment real quick before we go. Emily, seriously? Are you still worried about your knobs? Don't talk about her knobs, Cliff. It's just, it's not that unreasonable. An apartment next door to mine was, like, I guess, a crash pad for pilots who were coming into the airport down the road. The city shut off our gas and nobody was around to turn the pilot light back on. No pilots for the pilot light. They had one job. I'm taking heat for a binocular joke, and you guys get away with that one? Well, yeah, because you weren't offending anybody with that joke, Cliff. Be aware of yourself. Right. Anyway, with the pilot light off, the room just slowly swelled with gas. By the time the landlord finally came to the to shut off the valve, the apartment was so full of gas that the windows had blown out from the pressure. Damn. Jeez. I worry about that too. The thing that bothers me is like what happens if my lungs are full of gas and it ignites? My lungs getting like all burnt up from the inside. I think at that point your lungs burning is probably the best answer because you're going to be inside of an explosion. So, like, but irrational fears, I get it. Relatable. And yes, that's a fair point too. Wouldn't the gas need oxygen to ignite? Like, yeah, because you need a certain ratio of oxygen to natural gas in order for it to technically ignite. That's why I don't know where I was going with the that's why. I'm just gonna let it slide. Anyways, what's in my lungs if not oxygen? Good point, Gary. Good job. Guys, I think we should stop talking about this. Why should we? Let's listen. Gas isn't some magical murder monster coming to kill you. Oh, my alarm's going off. Why should we? Listen, gas isn't some magic murder monster coming to kill you. You turn the knob and it's off. That's it. Cliff, Petey, help me out here. Exactly. Thank you. That's just what I'm talking about. Look, let me put this to rest for you, Emily. See? And did we all die in a blazing inferno? No. So you can relax now. Wow, Cliff, you're right. I'm so relaxed. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment. And that's the sound of the murderer. Guess she's crying. Metaphorically killing all of your friends. Alright, I hate to be like like one of these channels and I just get one cutscene and I move on, but I'm gonna have to cut it here. Um, because I need to cool down this room, cool down my laptop in order to do the next video. But that was some good progress. I really enjoyed that. Really got to learn more of the characters. Cliff is still a dick. I'm sure he's dealing with some kind of anxiety too, and it's because that's the theme of the game, and we don't fully understand his character, and I get that. But I'm gonna rag on him until I have something to excuse his behavior. But at the same time, you don't have to be a dick, even if you have a traumatic event in your life. You know, like, I get it, but also, yeah. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will be back in the next video. Man, it's hot in this room.